Mic check. Nice. Alright. Cast. Share. Okay, yo, what's up, Nigel? What is up, Nigel? How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Hold on, I gotta get one more chat on my screen. Scuba, what is up? I think this is gonna work out. This is gonna be good. Going to mine. Going to mine. I hope my computer can handle this. Oh, this is gonna be a stretch. What's up, Bernard? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. John Dog. Hot as all get out here. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. So we are doing our live stream on Pumpkin as well. Let me get that chat up. Hopefully I can get into this chat. There we go. Get out of here. Alright, so I can see the chat. Let me make this smaller. Great. Note, pumpkin, prohibit. Okay, alright. Alright. Do I scroll here? No, I don't. We're good. I can see all my chats. I feel good about this. I feel really good about this. This should be all right. Let's hope I do this right. I'm streaming on 3 platforms right now. My computer is probably going through it. This is a lot different than a video game, but we're here. It's clear. Is the casting still working? Casting is still working. Nice. This is good. We did it. I feel good about this. Anyways, guys, we're going to start off looking at Bitcoin. And, of course, we're going to be looking at a few other things, like crypto-wise. And we're going to look at the savior of all markets. We're going to look at NVIDIA. So, what's up, Vic? How you doing today? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, boy. Alright, streaming on 3 platforms and trying to get all these chats in here. This is going to be a tough one. Please, everybody on YouTube, smash up the likes. Everyone else, just stay tuned for the show. This is going to be amazing. What's up, DZ? How you doing? How you doing? We're also taking all the requests, so if you guys have requests, we're going to do that too. And live trading. This is going to be a thing. Dogging me and Moondegg? Okay, alright. Alright, doing good, man. Glad to hear it, Vic. Glad to hear it. So, dog and me. Moo dang. Alright, so looking at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. We do have a high stochastic. We are hitting that neutral territory. I love the early streams, dude. I just got live stream. I got live early just solely because of virtuals. Because on Pumpkin, I do want to jump in that trade. Solely because of virtuals. So you can thank virtuals for the early stream, because that's the trade I do plan on getting in over on Pumpkin. So yeah, blame that. It's the price action that brought me early. Anyways, I figured you'd say the savior of all markets was court blocking Trump tariffs. Wait, the court blocked Trump tariffs? Well, I didn't even know about that. Dude, what's Pumpkin? If you check the description down below, you're going to find a link to Pumpkin. And that's this right here, buddy. This right here, where we will be facilitating live trades every time I'm live on Pumpkin. Literally every time. We have live trades. You can follow the trades. You can just look at them. You can do whatever you want. But perpetual trades are right here. I am looking directly at virtuals for tonight. Thank goodness. But it's only a 5x. Oh, what a kick in the nuts. I might as well enter this right now. So, God, they do have really low leverage. But with Pumpkin, it integrated the hyper liquid DEX, which is really nice. Hold on. Can Pumpkin hear me? I don't know if Pumpkin can hear me. Oh. Let's get a quick refresh. Find out. Okay. So Pumpkin should be able to hear me now, right? Right? Okay, my mic is working on Pumpkin. This is good. Federal court passed an injunction on his tariffs, which is why the stock market went up at the end. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. That is crazy. All right, maybe my computer's doing too much. I don't see the casting over here working. That's a little bit of a shame. I might be overworking the computer. Also, I can't enter. All right, we're in the 5x virtual long. So we're going long on virtual 5x because that's my only option. It's kind of a shame. So we're buying it. We're going in, baby. We are entered in the trade as much as I can. Cool. Now, where are we going to put our stop loss for virtual? Let's jump over here to the chart. Stop loss is going to go right below this low here. 226.99. So stop loss 226.99. So we have the possibility of losing 12%, but for our gain, our profit taking level is going to be up here at 2928. Is that 2928? 2923. Take it back. 2923. So 2923. There we go. 2923 and possible 56.29% gain out of this move on virtual. Currently we are up 0.44% on the trade. We are starting well. We're starting well. You've been longing virtual and add the profits to your Nozana bag? Really, Vic? What's Nozana? I don't even know what that is. Can someone fill me in on what's going on with the market? We have FOMC meeting Friday. No, we do not have an FOMC meeting Friday. What we have on Friday is a it's an inflation report, the core PCE data coming out for the US. That's what we have. Good evening, Porky. Also, Alio and Koss got you covered. Alio, Koss got you covered. Got you covered. That's crazy, though, on an injunction on the tariffs. Absolutely crazy. AI play on Sol? Oh, that's what it is? Okay, thanks for that info. Yeah, no problem, DZ. No problem. Alright, so Virtual's going through its little volatility thing here. Let's get back to the TA on pretty much everything. I'm in a couple trades right now. So on Bitcoin, we did have this nice downtrend. We do have this level that's acting as support at 106,397. As long as we stay above it, we're doing just fine. So right now we're about to break that downtrend. Holding it as support is going to be a really big deal. We could be heading toward 118,248 if we can break this other downtrend. We'll see what Wall Street wants to do in the morning, or we'll see what all the different countries over the ocean want to do tonight. So that should be fun. So you guys know our list today is going to consist of not only Bitcoin, we just did it, but Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Sui, Thet, Render, Tau, Near, ICP, and we just did virtual, so I don't really have to do that again. We're going to look at the stock NVIDIA, and then I will get to all of your requests. So let's look at the daily on Bitcoin. Daily on Bitcoin looks absolutely amazing. So on your daily, we do have this box that was acting as resistance. We broke above, now it's acting as support. So this is why I believe we could be heading to 118,000. It's looking pretty darn good. pretty darn good for that. Right now, stochastic is low. Relative strength, you are not overbought anymore, and there is no bearish divergence. No reason for this thing to go down at the moment. You want some Pepe? I got you, Bernard. I got you. Pepe actually looks good, so yes, we will check out some Pepe. Checking out our liquidation heat map. So let's get a quick refresh while we're live. So within 24 hours, the amount of shorts that are sitting here waiting to be taken out is astonishing. There's $143 million at 109,810. And then we have all this other liquidity right above us. So the liquidations could be very substantial overnight. Checking out our weekly though. Our weekly is where we see the real liquidity. And oh my goodness, it's all above us. There's a very small portion of liquidity down below us. So it does look like we have the liquidity to go to the upside. This is probably the most positive thing I could see out of this, but we'll see how it goes. Also, guys, if you are joining me on Pumpkin, if you guys could drop me a follow if you enjoy the coverage of the markets and or the trades, that would be absolutely astonishing. I have all of 3 followers, and it's kind of pathetic. So if we can up the followers on Pumpkin, that would be amazing. Also, if you guys feel like joining me on YouTube, the name is PorkyFlounder65, and you guys can find me live right now. Anyways, that's Bitcoin as a whole. Bitcoin looks bullish to me. Just waiting for the breakout, maybe even a back test. Checking out Ethereum. So let me see if the casting's working. Casting, just it's not doing well. Exit casting. If somebody inside of Pumpkin could tell me, is the casting working? Or should I exit out of that? I can't see the casting working. I don't know. Maybe type it in the chat. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Sir Naptime joining the vibe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
What's up, buddy?
I can hear you. All right. I am definitely not going to turn. Is the casting working on Pumpkin?
Meeting.
I'm not putting my headset on. So there's that. Damn it, nap time. Just went silent. Okay. Anyways.
Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, is the casting working on Pumpkin? Can you see it? Because I can't.
What is casting?
Me like screen sharing.
I don't think so.
Well, son of a bitch. We're going to have to fix that.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I just took it off. So. Alright, it should be working now. Maybe it's because I logged in.
I see it now.
Okay, good. Alrighty. Anyways, what's up, Trade Intuition? How you doing? I would love to follow you, but what's Pumpkin? It is a live streaming, I don't know if it's referred to as an app or a website or whatever, where every time I'm live, you can actually go over there and copy my trades. So whenever I'm doing my little degen day trading stuff, you can actually join me live. You can see my casting, you can see the live stream, whatever, but also you can join me in my trades. So if you ever want to do some day trading with me, this is kind of the place to do it. But yeah, we're currently in virtual right now, only on a 5X. It's integrated the Hyperliquid DEX. So everything that's on Hyperliquid, whether it be spot or in perpetuals, you can trade it. It's kind of awesome. Alrighty, so Ethereum right now, it is looking to break out at the moment. On your daily, we do have a little bit of room to run to the upside. Thing I'm a little worried about is all the bearish divergence, but you know what? This is very small bearish divergence. We got out of our overbought territory, and it looks like we're ready to start heading up. So I could see Ethereum coming all the way up to 3,340, which would be a very substantial move, which would be nice, but we'll see how much the legs have on the daily. If you check it out on the 4-hour, though, it looks like a dream. We're coming out of the bearish control zone, popping up, bullishly bouncing off of neutral territory, and heading toward the upside. Looking pretty good. I want to take a moment here to give a shout out to Trade Intuition, guys. He is also a YouTuber / streamer. He drops a lot of knowledge, a lot of information. You guys should definitely go check out his channel. He does a very good job of teaching. He has great music when it is related to trading as well. But if you guys are interested in checking it out, I'm dropping the link right now. At least on YouTube and Twitch. Not on Pumpkin. So, there you go. Shout out to Trade Intuition. Coming in, telling everybody to drop the likes, drop the alpha. Number 7 on the likes. Enjoying the content, smash the like button, support the channel. Yes, do all that. We're dropping alpha out here. We're dropping alpha. Anyways, let's check out. Do we have anything inside of the chat over here? We do not. No chatters on Pumpkin. Currently, the virtual trade, we are up 2.24%. 2.16 now. It's moving. That's a positive. That is a positive. Welcome in, everybody on Pumpkin. I do appreciate you being here. Hello to you all. Hopefully y'all can see that. Anyways. So, next up, we have XRP. We're going to be checking out XRP. XRP, we are still holding that box. That is insane to me. But as long as we hold this level of support, there's an opportunity of XRP going up to $3.03. It has some work to do, though. It has a lot of work to do. I personally don't like this consolidation at all, especially on the daily. You do have hidden bearish divergence based off the high, the lower high, and your higher relative strength. That's a little alarming to me. And then also, you had an uptrend that you bearishly broke out of. What could happen for XRP is coming up, getting a bearish backtest, then rolling over. If it does, you have a lot of downside. So let's hope that's just a fake out to the downside and we don't actually start going down there, because that could be really, really bad. So that's XRP. You have a possibility of, let's see, 33% upside, or you could go all the way down to pretty much where you started, all the way back here. We have to wait and see. I'm still bearish on XRP until you can break this downtrend, because it does not look good to me. Anyways, moving on from here, we got Solana. So Solana, I do have a lot of random noise here, but if you do look at it on the daily, Solana looking extremely confusing. So we did have this uptrend. We broke bearishly out of the uptrend. We had a daily candle close outside of the uptrend. That is a problem. Now it's trying to pop back up into it. If it manages to maintain above this blue box, then we could argue 216 is the target. Let me get rid of some of this noise here, because I was day trading a little bit. But let's get rid of all that. Let's focus on this. So on the daily, it does look like Solana has all the makings of a nice 25% move to the upside. On your lower time frames is where we do see problems. So not on your 4 hour. 4 hour looks good. The higher time frames look absolutely amazing. It's the low time frames that you had a breakdown, you could be having a bearish backtest, and a continuation to the downside. These are possibilities. But as of right now, with positive NVIDIA earnings and NVIDIA saving the market, I do think we could see this 25% rally out of Solana. So there's that. Next up, we have is Sui. Let me go peek in on Pumpkin. Can we check ADA? Sure, nap time. We can check out ADA. I got you. It's amazing you threw it into that chat, the one that's hard for me to see, but it's fine. It's fine. So, looking at Sui. Sui looks ridiculous to me. Hold on. Let me clean up this chart. Let me go through my process of how I like charting, so then everybody, especially on Pumpkin, can see it. So, when I go through charting, I don't usually have these boxes here. Fair value gaps, I don't usually have them. That's mainly for when I'm trading, where areas in which might be a good area to go long or short, but I do like to find these inflection points. So right here, you can see we were using it as resistance. We popped above it, used it as support. On the weekly, this was very strong. Then we also have this area to worry about on the upside. So that's going to be a very hard area in which we need to break. Trying to inspire requests over there. Got it. You know, if that thing starts going insane, it might be hard to keep up with it. I'm up for the challenge though. Put me to work, people. Put me to work. Anyways, these are all the levels I'm worried about when it comes to SUI. Right now, because we do have this rounded top, we have an area in which we really need to break above. So on the weekly, this could look pretty bad. Going into our daily time frame, this is going to get us a little bit more information. So on our daily, we can mark out a couple more levels that will be important. Right here, we utilized it as support, and then we utilize it as resistance. Currently, we are below it. This is a problem. I don't like that. Next up, we have this area here. If we cannot break back above, we are likely to come back down to this area as our basically range low. So this is all possible, but the positives here, on the daily, you're sitting right on top of your 200 daily moving average, and you're using it as support. So this is good. Solana coming back down to trend line on the 5 minute. I'm not paying attention to the 5 minute right now. I need SUI under $1. I would go all in. Oh boy, under $1. I don't think you're gonna get that, bucko. Checking out the 4-hour time frame. Now on your 4-hour here, you can see this area in which was acting as support became resistance, currently being used as support again. So this right here is where I would start putting in my trade setup based off this level that's being held as support, and I would be bullish. So you have two areas in which this price could go based off fib levels. So using your fib, that's what I like to use anyways. You don't have to. You can have your own method of trading. It's okay. But on the long term, long time frame, you could see this thing go up. What is this thing telling me? Sell market? What is that? What is this? Get this out of here. I don't like this. There we go. So, over time, we could see a 58% move to the upside, getting SUI all the way up to $5.71. Say you don't want to stay in this trade that long, you could possibly see this thing go up to $5.04. This is your shorter term. This might take you a week, might take you 2 weeks, maybe a month, who knows. If we stay bullish, we could be going up there. Too bad your camera feed doesn't show up over pumpkin. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Kind of a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not what it's not, too. It's fine, though. No big deal. Anyways, that's for your upside targets. Now, if things start going south, because there is an argument for the downside right now, as on the 4-hour, we have bearishly backtested our 50 and 200 simple moving averages, you would literally just do the same process to the downside. So if you're feeling bearish on the market right now, all you really need is 618 retracement. So 618 is at this 371. We hit it. We rolled over. The thing is, I can't be bearish because you did put in a low, higher low. As soon as you get that higher low, this is kind of your go-to for, time to go long. That's usually what I go for. As soon as I see the higher low and we start pushing to the upside, stochastic sitting in neutral territory, we're coming out of the bearish zone on the relative strength. This is all showing me, hey, we're about to move up in a big way on the 4-hour, so expect price to go up. Possibly 39%. It's a possibility. The probability is there. We just got to wait for confirmation. What confirmation would look like is a break above 378.44 and then a back test holding it as support. That would be our confirmation of the higher low, and that would basically indicate, hey, it's time for us to go long. So this is the downtrend I'm looking to beat after getting this higher low. So that is my thought process, my method, and this works on multiple time frames, all the way down to usually the 1 minute, but I don't trust the 1 minute that often unless it's Bitcoin. Anyways, that's what I see out of SUI. Hopefully that was clear enough for you guys. Let's check out FET because I'm currently in a trade on FET. I don't think I have that exchange or at least that account up right now to see it, but for FET, right now, we are in a very distinct uptrend, putting in higher highs, higher lows, and it does look like we broke out of a downtrend. We could see this thing rally in a multitude of directions. The one I'm looking for is this 35% upside. However, if we zoom out just a little bit, Your golden retrace is all the way up here at $1.49, and considering AI might be pretty hot, I'm in on this one. I'm definitely in on this one. So I'm thinking this one could not just do the 35%, but possibly the 72% move. I just don't know how long it'll take. So high probability I take profits right here at 35%, and then I wait for a new entry to get the rest of it. High probability. People are just joining the vibe. We're good. Virtuals taking a little bit of a dip. We are down 4.13% on the trade. Nothing to be alarmed about. We got plenty of room to the downside. We're okay. As long as we hold our levels, we'll be fine. Now, the one trade that's kind of making me nervous is OP. I don't have it on my list to look at, but we'll take a quick look at it right now. So OP, this one, I'm a little underwater. It's a part of my copy trading over on Buy DeFi. I jumped into this one pretty late, but I have a really deep stop loss down here at 731. Well, you can see how we were holding this box as support. We have a new uptrend, and we're starting to take off. I'm looking for overhead resistance, even though we should be able to make it to 95.6, but I'm gonna just take my profit and run. If we hit this 923 level, I'm out of there. Noted on a larger time frame, we should be able to get up to 119.1, which from where we're sitting, that is about a 49% move to the upside. I'm not going to stick around for that. Me, Damien, you want AIT protocol? AIT, okay. And MSTX, I got you. AIT, MSTX. Got you covered, Damien. Got you covered. How you doing today, buddy? Sorry I missed your stream. I was looking at charts and then I fell asleep. Actually, I wasn't looking. I was listening to the earnings call. I fell asleep during the earnings call. You were live during the earnings call. I peeked in there. I hit the like button. I didn't say a word. I did not say a word. Show your support to all the amazing content provided, live streams, shorts, and videos by simply smashing the like. Let's aim for 30 likes. Trading Tuition, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. For all the amazing content. I wish it was amazing, but one day I'll get there. One day. Oh, Virtual. We are still down on the trade. Virtual needs to start catching some bids. Anyways, we're down, 5%. We lost a full percent. That's crazy. Anyways, so that's OP. Long and short of it, looking pretty all right. Showing you the trade right here. Currently on the trade, we're down 4% on a 10x long. Not very high leverage, simply because I knew I was in it way too early. So, yeah. Had to have that deep stop loss. Noted, price should not be able to come below 773. Things happen. Get a deeper stop loss. It's okay. It's going to be all right. Next up we have is Render. So let's see what's happening with Render. Because rumor on the street is Render is getting delisted by Coinbase. So right now Render is looking a little weak. Looking a little bit weak. Wow, U.S. Trade Court blocked a wide swath of Trump tariffs. Here are the duties that may be impacted. I'm going to have to read that later, so we're not going to just swipe on that. I'm going to read that article later. But right now, there is a possibility we see about a 20% downside on Render if this continues to fall. However, we are maintaining our level of support very well at the moment. So if we stay above 430, then we could see Render rally up to 647. And that would be a 45% move to the upside. Let's see if the bulls can pop this thing up before it gets taken out. The old version of Render is getting delisted. Oh, so it's not this. Okay, buying opportunity because the old version of Render is getting delisted, not the new version. Good evening, Jake. How you doing today? How you doing? Didn't realize that. That's kind of insane. But that's awesome, though. I like to hear that. If it's the old version, people are going to find out real quick. Render is still there. Oh, boy. This might be the trade of the century here. Let's go out to the 4-hour. Oh, we're on the 4-hour. Let's go out to the daily real quick. See what we're looking like. Daily's fully reset. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This could be awesome. This could actually be a very awesome trade. Because, you know, people freak out when they hear about delistings. They're like, what happened? Nothing. Nothing at all. So, yeah, it's kind of a shame. Okay, let's get rid of all of that. Let me get a clear look at this thing. And there's my box. There we go. Beauty. Beauty. As long as price stays above this. So I would say if you're trying to get into render, a stop loss right below this blue box might be beneficial. Just maybe. That looks pretty darn good to me. Check out the 1 hour. Your 1 hour looks abysmal. This looks terrible. So if you can break this downtrend and hold support, game on for render. Game on. What was that? Yo, Jake of all trades becoming a member on YouTube. Thank you so much for the membership. I do appreciate it. Yes, you are there, Joe. And you have until June 26th to swap to the new version. Oh, June 26th, you have to swap it on Coinbase? Nice. I think the sole version of render is there to stay. Very nice. Very nice. Love to see it. Jake, thank you once again for becoming a member on YouTube. You're absolutely amazing. God, did you get a little taller? I feel like you did. Yeah, looking good, bro. Looking good. Virtual down 6% on the trade. I'm also in virtual on this exchange as well, but this is the account I'm trying to take from $2 and turn it to $3,000. This is going to take a long time if virtual keeps playing games. We're still up 19% on the trade. This is a 15x long. It is getting right back down to my entry. However, we are hitting levels that could act as support. I'm feeling good about the trade, guys. I'm feeling good about the trade. All right. Anyways, OP, are we up again? Are we up? Are we green? Oh man, might be all systems to go. Might be all systems to go. Nice, thanks, no problem. Do you think Asia will pump the market with the court ruling? I would imagine so. I would imagine so. If that thing hit, oh, I would imagine so. By the way, guys, we do have another streamer in the house. We have Meet Damien here. I do frequent his streams, but I will say his streams are hard for me to catch. Either I'm with the children or I am sleeping. I'm not even joking. I take a nap every single day. I think everyone should, but Damien, great TA, great guy. He's also on TikTok. He has this link right there in the description. Look at that. He's starting to make a little bit of a difference in his sub count with your help. We could actually get more subs for Damien. Let's get him up to 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get him to 1,000. So, meet Damien, great TA. Go over there, check him out. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Anyways, getting back to it. So, after render, we got Tau. Let's go ahead and check out Tau next. Oh, boy. Oh, by the way, what you're waiting for is a breakout of this downtrend. If you can hold above 466, this thing is set to run. And it could run very well. Because you got your high to low right here. Boy. You're looking for $7.37 for render. I don't think I got to that part, but right there. 64% upside for render is a possibility. Damien needs to add some Latinas to his thumbnail. That is wild. That's absolutely wild. Let's see. Good evening, Porky. Can you do NTVS stock, please? Decloser, I got you covered. NTVS. Got you covered, brother. Anyways, moving on from here. We do have Tau. Oh my god, DZ, right? Watch out, I think DZ has the same taste as you. He'd probably tune into every single live stream, or at least just look at the thumbnail. Watch yourself. So, right now, Tau is trying to figure it out. Your 1 hour looks abysmal. Your 4 hour looks beautiful. Oh boy. Oh boy, the opportunities are here. They're here to stay. So as long as you stay above, I would say this very tight range right here. As long as you stay above this, you're looking good. Let's get rid of this uptrend because it doesn't matter anymore because you broke it. But in the short term, you do have a trade for Tau. We could be looking for something like this. Something like this going up to 489. This one might actually play out within a day, which is nice. 24-hour trade right here, 12% upside, is a possible outcome. But for your longer term for Tau, this thing looks phenomenal. Let's get rid of this because we're not worried about it. We broke out of the downtrend. We held a level. This is what we're looking for. You could be going up to 574 to 587. Let's get a hold of this. And we are sitting right here. Could see a 34% move to the upside. This is a possibility. Correction on stock, NVTS. Okay, I thought it was NVTS. I wasn't sure. I thought it was. Anyways, let's go ahead and check the Pumpkin chat. Pumpkin. Wow, we don't talk over on Pumpkin, do we? Currently, the virtual trade that we are in, we are down 3.71%, but I do believe we are going to play out into the upside. For those of you who are tuning in new over there on Pumpkin, we are in this virtual trade right here. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, this looks terrible. But if we look at the 15-minute, and this is really what I'm trading off of, this looks absolutely stunning for a trade setup. We have a breakout of a downtrend. We have a bullish back test, resetting our stochastic, relative strength neutral. This is absolutely gorgeous for the upside, and we are looking for this thing to take a nice 23% move to the upside. So anybody who's in chat, this is the trade I'm in. Enter at your own risk. Enter at your own risk. But I am in on this right here, looking for 23% upside to play out within the next 24 hours because I am trading off the 15-minute time frame. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anyways, going into Near. So checking out Near Protocol, we're focusing in on a lot of the AI plays, considering NVIDIA had their earnings call, and NVIDIA is all about the AI. So if AI is hot, guess what? A lot of AI-based things are more than likely going to move. So let's get rid of some of the noise here. Let's take a look at this in depth. Oh boy, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You had a false breakout once, twice, 3 times. Now you're out of there. This is good. It is spicy. Oh no. I have a College of My Conquest. Wait, what? Oh goodness. You're wild. You're wild. Alright, moving on. We have the 4-hour time frame for Near. Looking at it on the 4-hour, this looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Because as long as we're above this, we're good. We used it as major support from resistance to support. Now we can see, let's just use this one. Let's just use this one right here. So you can see in the next coming, I don't know, week, within a week, maybe 2, we could see Near rally up anywhere between 40 to even 55% upside is possible. So Near Protocol does look extremely good for upside. Extremely good. Any idea if the stream can be muted on my end? No. No. No idea. Noted. If I put my headset on, no one will hear an echo. So that's kind of the only way. I just don't feel like putting on my headset. You know the feeling? Or are you just trying to chat while I'm live? Is that the goal? You want your questions answered quicker? You know what? I'll put the headset on for a little bit, but that's solely for the audience, okay? That's solely for the audience. Y'all better smash up the likes for this one. I usually only put this thing on during serious times in Warzone. Alright? Alright. Alright, you can go ahead and chat now. It is on my head, so no one will hear anything else. Oh boy. If you're not chatting, oh man, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, man. Yeah, I was trying to mute you on Pumpkin to listen on YouTube. Oh, got it. Got it. Yeah, no. Anyways, I would have had to mute you because you would be playing through my speakers. Nap time. Understand how that works. But it's all good. Virtuals trade. We are almost back in the positive. This is fantastic. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying the alpha here, if you're enjoying the coverage of the markets, please feel free to subscribe, like, and do all the above. I mean, even our OP trade is now in the green. Look at that. We're up 12, 11% on a copy trade. If you're with me on Buy DeFi and you're doing copy trading with me, you currently would be up 12% as well, because you could follow my trades. No big deal. Anyways, going into ICP. So ICP. Oh, no need for the headset, bud. Thank you, though. The headset's on. You get in here. You get your little booty in here. Okay? We're not gonna stand for this. Anyways, ICP looks like it's getting ready to run. Looks like it's getting ready to run. Heads up there, everybody. Heads up. You have this downtrend to compete with. You have a very nice setup as well. This thing is set to launch. Looking for $7.18. So what's up, Rich?
I can mute you on Pumpkin, or I can mute my voice and still, like, on the actual website, and still have my mic available to use on a different platform. So that's why I was saying you don't need the headset.
Oh, okay.
I was just asking if I can mute the actual Pumpkin stream on my end so that I can just listen to the YouTube version.
Got it.
That's all.
That was it? Okay. I thought you wanted to sit here and chat while I was doing this.
No, you're good.
All right,
Do
man.
your thing.
Cool.
Thank you, though.
No problem. I'm here to satisfy the audience, as we all know. Let's not take that out of context. This is not OnlyFans. Okay? All right, we're taking the headset off. Crisis averted. Headset's off. I can hear normal. We're good. Alrighty. So, this is what I see out of ICP. ICP is actually really, really low. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay. I really like ICP on the weekly. Holy smokes. Once we can break out of this downtrend, shit. Okay, so anybody who's wondering why I'm acting this way, this is an amazing time to accumulate ICP token, because you can accumulate this thing all the way out until January 26th before we get a weekly breakout. And yeah, ICP, this thing, if you accumulate for the rest of the year, this thing could have a crazy rally starting next year. And this might have to go in my list of things I'm going to accumulate, because your first target's going to be 32.29. And more than likely, you're going to hit this level right here at 36.18. This is absolutely amazing. When this thing does start running, you're going to feel like, oh, I should have bought more at this level. This is, whew. 479 to possibly $551. Dang, bro. The bull run will be over. So DZ, I don't know if you realize this, but I have been in the camp of, I think we're in a super cycle. I think thanks to the ETFs and thanks to all the new developments inside of the crypto space, I don't think we're going to have the same type of bear market we did before. I really don't. And also, the economy has been kind of garbage for the last 3 years. So, I think next year, things are actually going to be way better than this year. That's just my thought process. We're going to see what happens. But I definitely think next year going to be way better than this year. For the altcoins, at least. Because a lot of these altcoins, they did put in lower highs on the weekly. And this is accumulation right here. This is accumulation. You're putting in a higher low. This is a really big deal. Just saying. Never financial advice. Never financial advice. Just say, I'm probably going to start gathering up a lot of ICP with the idea of a 5x next year. Oh, so Porky, this is your third bull run. This is my second. So, hey, third bull run, and you're still looking at memes? I don't know what we're doing, DZ. I don't know what we're doing, man. Third? Didn't learn? All right, so that's all the coins that I have for you guys. We're going to start taking all of your requests, and we're going to be peeking in on the... no, it's not. We got to check out NVIDIA. My bad. The savior of all markets, NVIDIA. Jesus. Oh, boy. So, aftermarket, I know it was up about 3 or 4%, but we are still above 132. While I was watching the earnings calls, we hit 142. So we were up here. My target for NVIDIA right now is getting up to 217, and we have a very aggressive uptrend that could get us there possibly by December. So this is a very good thing for NVIDIA. NVIDIA's looking darn good. So that's kind of great. Been in since 2017. I bought ETH at 137, BTC 6K, and have I been through 2 cycles? Or 3 cycles? There ain't no way. Seen BTC at 3K. Okay, yeah. So I got in like 2 days after BTC went up from 3,100. It got to like 3,800. That's when I first bought Bitcoin. And I got to see it rise on April Fools up to 4,500. And I was like, oh my God, crypto's amazing. And that got me hooked. It got me hooked bad. It was so bad. I was hooked. Never leaving. I live here now. I think we talked about this before, Porky. This would be your 3rd bull run. Okay. I feel like it's my 2nd, you know? I feel like it's a 2nd, but who knows? Maybe it's because I'm living a lifetime in the charts and not in reality anymore. Who knows? Who knows? But NVIDIA looking fantastic. Let's get into your guys' requests. Let's see where this market could be going. We're looking at Alio first. Alio. So Alio right now, we are looking at it. It's extremely low. Extremely low. Looking at daily, looking like absolute poop. But one heck of a daily close. Look at that. Look at that. The fact that you're making a higher low means I can readjust this. Man, that's a shallow move. But we are trying to get back above this. There is still a possibility of getting up to 4,986. I don't like this thing's movements at all. So there's that. This is the second I have to learn. Wait, this is my 2nd. I have learned so much. Most of it, what not to do. Always learning. Love watching others trade and thought process that goes behind making decisions. Love it. Love it. What's up, PF? Hope y'all are having a great night. D odds, we're doing fantastic. ETH higher high. Yeah, the whole market seems to be reacting right now, which is great. ETH is going crazy. Up 3%. Sheesh. ETH going nuts. That's probably why OP went a little bonkers right there too. Up 21% on the trade. Yeah, if anybody was copy trading me, hey, congratulations. We're all up. We're all in the green. Oh, my buddy told me buy Bitcoin when it was 1K, and I watched it climb to 3K before I bought some myself. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, right? The first time I ever heard about Bitcoin was during that huge, like, multi-level marketing boom. I thought Bitcoin was just another multi-level marketing scam, so I didn't even pay attention. But apparently, the first time I heard about it, it was trading at, like, either $20 or $35. I was like, what is this thing? I don't know what that is. I'm okay. I don't need it. Yeah, dumb me. So we do have an official breakout for Alio. Alio could be seeing a 131% move to the upside. Looking forward to seeing that happens. NVIDIA is almost the entire AI sector green overnight. Wild. That's right, Jim. It is wild. Go away, bears. That's pretty funny. No, we need the bears. That's how they start fueling these rallies. Next up, we have COS. So I'm guessing Costco? No, it's a crypto. COS. I don't even know what this thing is, but okay, sure. So looking at COS, we are back in the uptrend. We're doing fantastic on that. Let's get rid of some of the noise here. Let's focus on what could be happening. That was such a mildly higher low. Oh my goodness. Such a mildly higher low. I hate that. Let's go into the 4 hour. Let's get a better idea of what could happen. Ew, that's such a bad candle. That destroyed every leverage trade possible. You got a higher high and you took out all your lows except for this wick low? Ugh. Gross. That is disgusting. I hate it. I hate it with a hot burning passion. That like ugh. I'm gonna get eye cancer with that. That's terrible. I guess we can go from low to high for a possible move. Maybe we get just below this wick at 4133. I don't really have much to say about this thing because of that death wick right there. That was terrible. Maybe you get a 9.89% move with a bullish market. Outside of that, God, it looks so bad. I was trying to do 100x long on ETH last night, but got stopped out this morning. Dang, Damien, that's rough. Not financial advice, but somehow my fingers hover over buy. That's funny. Nice, NVD. Nice. Nice to have you back. Gosh, it's been a while. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? So glad I decided to pick up an Ethereum Trust and BTC Trust in my Roth. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, I just got a package. Awesome. Nigel saying, oh, Sneaky Snake, what's going on with ETH? It's going up. That's what's going on with ETH. It is going up. By the way, I'm a Sneaky Snake. You know, that Prime sub. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, it would give you the perks of every single one of your requests would actually be front ran to the... Anyways, I'm in leverage long on ETH right now, up $20 in the trade so far. Not bad. $200, not bad. I'm in OP. We are currently up 260. Not to flex, not to flex. Anyways, it's only a 10x. I don't really feel good about it. BitBoy, what a card. BitBoy. I don't watch BitBoy. That BitBoy, he's been having some hard times lately. Oof, that guy having some hard times. All right, moving on. We have Pepe. So for you meme coin lovers out here, Pepe is going. It's I don't know what else to tell you. It's going. I was looking for shorting opportunities earlier. I didn't even try to short it anymore. This thing is going. The upside potential here is like this 63% move to the upside, but I do believe you have a level of resistance sitting overhead as well. You do. You have a level of resistance that I would say right about at profit taking level. Something to worry about. Something to worry about right here. So that 2156, that's definitely a level of interest. Your daily says you could rally straight on up there, as you have been holding the 200 daily moving average as like the greatest support of all time. Your measured move is to get that 63% upside. You still have 48% to the upside as a possibility. This thing is looking really strong right now for Pepe. Recent breakout as well. This looks really good. Had to go find a better job so I can join in on the fun responsibly. That's what $5 trades are for. You know, it's kind of like right now. I'm trying to turn a $2 account into a $3,000 account just by trading. You know, I feel like that's responsible. It's less than a Happy Meal. It is less than a Happy Meal, and it could result in some decent money. GameStop just bought 400 million worth of Bitcoin. I thought it was 521 million, but neither here nor there. How you doing, Mr. P? How you doing? Let's check out Pumpkin. Any chatters in Pumpkin? No chatters. Boy, oh boy. You guys are really content just watching. Surprising. Anyways. Currently on the virtual trade, we are down 3.9%. I still believe virtual is going to be just fine overnight. So right now on the 15-minute, let's see what's going on here. Oh, we're finding a bit of, I don't know, controversy? Why? Oh, why would anyone consider selling virtual at this moment? Crazy. As NVIDIA was talking about AI agents are the future, it's an entire platform of AI agents. People are selling that? Insane to me. 23% upside is still what I'm looking at. We're going to see how it goes. We have an extremely tight stop loss, so if we do manage to break back down, I don't need to worry about it. Current trade on Pumpkin is a little low. We have a 15x trade open on weeks, so we are up 22% on that one. We're doing just fine. Just fine. By the way, if you're on YouTube checking out the stream and you need an exchange to trade on, go check out any of the links down below. Also, YouTube and Twitch people, join us on Pumpkin. Join us on Pumpkin. Prompts are popping up. You can see the prompt in the chat right now. Hit the link. Join us. Give a follow. I have like no followers on Pumpkin. Would be great if I got a few followers. I literally last time I checked I had 3 followers. We got 22 in the live over here. Such a shame. Anyways, going on with this. We have ADA next. ADA. This was a request on Pumpkin, thanks to Rich. Rich dropping the request. So, right now, ADA looking bullish, getting back into its consolidation zone. Fantastic. If we can ever break out from here, might be awesome. We have two targets, 91 cents. But if we zoom out real quick, the longer term time frame, we could see a nice little 41% move to the upside, aiming at $1.05 as we maintain this uptrend. So this is actually really good price action for ADA, and everything looks like all systems a go. We could be seeing that move in the coming days, maybe month. We'll see. This is a current downtrend that we're breaking out of, which is very nice. Very nice. Anyways, that is ADA as a whole right now. Could see a 20% move to a 40, I guess I should change that, 39% move to the upside. Very possible. Very possible. All right, next up, we have Dog and Me. So checking out Dog and Me. Dog and Me still holding on to support. There's a possibility it's good. You're getting back into your zone. You're getting a breakout of the downtrend. Your target, 152% upside. Getting up to 19299. Slick Rick, can we send USDC on base to Blowfin to trade? Thanks. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Let's see what Blowfin USDC, let's say depositing. Where is it? Spot? No. I'm not sure. I am not sure if you can send it from base. Over the Ethereum network, I would imagine so, but I actually don't know. I would say go into Blowfin, go into your assets. I'm not going to do that live on stream here, but go into your assets, look for the address to receive, find out what the address network is, and then go from there. I need some more Ethereum and Sui. Master P. Mr. P, I would guess so. Everybody needs a lot more of those. I would guess so. Alright. By the way, we're going to peek in on Ethereum real quick. So Ethereum did officially break out. Ethereum looks like its target, $3,340. You can use your wallet to send to an address on Blowfin. Definitely. Porky, XTZ, and Seller. Got you, Twix. XTZ and Seller. We'll check those out next. One of your benefits of being a member, just so you know, or a subscriber on Twitch. Noted, if you have a Prime sub on Twitch, that also gets you priority requests, just so you know. Anyways, going into XTZ, sorry. I don't know why anyone trades Tezos, but Tezos is on the verge of a breakout. It does look ready to go up to this 81 to 83 cent level. So XTZ right now, you are waiting for the breakout, you're waiting for the confirmation, but it does look as if it could rally with the rest of the market. So that's something to look forward to. Something to look forward to. Going on from XTZ, we have Seller Network. It's holding on to support. This actually looks fantastic. Oh boy, fantastic. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. So let's get out of here. Just leave. Actually, let's get rid of this too. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. We're on the 4 hour. We do have a level that was acting as resistance and support. That level is right in here. Support, resistance. That's our box right there. Right there. Bring it on over. We're above our box. We're above it. False bearish breakdown. Held support. Held support. Now we're moving. Beauty. Beauty. So, over the long term, what you're going to be looking for is a test at 1602. That's your long-term trade setup. In your short term, I would be looking for a 618 golden retrace from your high to low. So in your short term, we could get this move right here, another 12% upside. So those are your 2 points in which I would be taking profit. on my trades. I guess my question from earlier about Asia pumping the market got answered. It certainly did. Can we take a look at Kokoro? I guess so. As long as I don't have to go to deck screener, sure. I don't know what Kokoro is at all. But yeah, let's check out Moodang. So looking at Moodang, I was looking at downside. Now I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen. We broke out of our downtrend. Doubt it's going to happen. Jeez. Sheesh. And this just looks like more consolidation. It's just a longer consolidation now. So maybe you go up and test the top of the range. You still have to break above this level that was acting as resistance. I would be looking at the top of the range because you did put in a lower high. And this is a little bit of a move here. You could find 25% upside. But if the market gets a little buck wild, you might find yourself at 53.9. That is a possibility. You are right now holding on to support. So very easy to put a stop loss here. I would be looking for a stop loss below this wick low back here at 233.84. Hi, brother. Did you see me request on Twitch? Max, I did not see it. I'm sorry. What did you request on Twitch? Right now, I do believe oh boy, maybe that's a problem. What's my leverage on virtual? 15x. Oh boy, I missed a lot on the Twitch chat. ARB, I see it now. I didn't realize I was scrolled up on my multi-stream chat. That's on me. That's on me. Pumpkin, no chatters. Goodness gracious. All right, Pumpkin, no chatters. I feel it. I feel it. You guys are here for the show. I got you. I got you. Anyways, ARB, we're going to check it out. Arbitrum. All right, so little known fact, if Max is asking for it, it's probably going to move extremely slow. Anyway, Arbitrum, ARB. No problem, Max. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Beautiful breakout to the upside. Arbitrum's target right now is to go up to 6461. You will find resistance at 4793, but you are looking damn good for upside right now. Damn good for the upside. You have some resistance to break through, of course, but with the market being bullish, I would expect this thing to make that measured move all the way up to 6461. Noted, you do have another measured move that could be coming into play as well. That's that golden retrace. So on the golden retrace, you could be seeing 8639 over the longer term. So just be prepared for that. If we do get that entire golden retrace out of ARB, this could be a 98% move to the upside. Could be. It's a black new Shiba Inu. Also posted it on their X saying, we'll be done for keeping the SHIB flame alive. Pretty crazy. Only 22 million market cap. Oh, that's interesting. I'd like to request. Oh boy, here we go. TLT, monthly and weekly, NBS and Q. And okay, I got you. I got you covered. So we got TLT. Wait, I better mark off that one too. NBIS. I think this is going to be a trend tonight, breaking through downtrends. Yeah, I think it is I think that's the theme of the night. So I am glad that I actually went live early because, man, I feel like I'd be here all night if we just went live at our normal time. It would have been crazy. QNTM. No problem, Jim. I'm also surprised you didn't start requesting semiconductors because I saw during the earnings for NVIDIA, the semiconductors, they started going crazy. So, surprised you didn't request those. Anyways, checking in on our virtual trade over here on Pumpkin. We are currently up 3.25%. Very nice, very nice. We are in the money. In the money, everybody. So, let's go ahead and go into the next request here. We have TLT on the monthly and the weekly. TLT, the iShares 20-year treasury, looks like it's starting to go back up. Oh boy, that's good on the 4-hour, but let's check it out on the monthly. So on the monthly, we are in that bearish control zone. We are technically putting in a higher low. Let's get rid of all of this. Let's get rid of this stuff. I don't need all this stuff right now. We're going to just get rid of it. Get rid of the noise. Get rid of the nonsense. Let's see how this thing looks. Bye. Later. Out of here. Done. So, looking at TLT on the monthly, this does have bullish divergence on the monthly. You are trying to put in a higher low. On the higher low, this does look like an opportunity of greatness. I'm already up on your semi portfolio, letting it ride. I made my picks weeks/months ago when we are doing TA. Oh, very nice. Pure green since. Well, I'm glad that has worked out for you. I love it. Love it. Anyway, so right now, we are looking for a breakout of this downtrend. We have a long time before that happens. It looks like March of 2027 that we could be in this downtrend. Very possible. Looking at our weekly, but noted, the monthly looks very strong. Looking at the weekly, you had a low, bullish divergence. You are now putting in that higher low. It is so mild, it's unbelievable. But we can argue for an upside move. So the argument for TLT right now, we could see this thing going up to 113 and a test of that supply line. So TLT, we could be looking at something like this, where it would be a 32% rise to the upside. There is an argument. I was interested in accumulating TLT actually. Very nice. So right now, the downtrend to beat is right here. Looks like you got some time to accumulate before that happens, all the way out until the end of the year. So we will see how this thing goes. That's TLT. Let's go ahead and get into NBIS. Nimbus Group. Don't know what this is, but you're breaking the F out. I don't know when we looked at this last, but apparently I mentioned 95% upside, and it hit. It hit all the way. So that's cool. Let's get rid of that. We are not doing a bearish backtest either. That is insane. Crazy. On your weekly, we are still uptrending on your relative strength. You are kind of touching that overbought territory. I have a daddy long leg walking up my screen as I'm looking at this chart. Are we for real? Are we for real? This spider thinking it's a home. Well, what are we doing here? Oh boy. Hold on. Where the fuck did it go? Nope. I still see you. You're dying. Hold on. Gotta do some daddy hunting here. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, we are not. Yeah. We're not playing that game. I don't care how many bugs you take out. You don't walk on my screen. All right. Checking out Pumpkin. Still no chatters. That's wild. Still no chatters on the virtual trade. We are up 10% now on the virtual trade. Very nice. Very nice to see. All right, going back into NBS, we now we can look at this like this. Oh God. Yeah, there's a possibility of going up to 7403. So from this breakout, you still have the opportunity at doing something like this. Something you really got to worry about though is this 200 weekly moving average after the death cross. I know generally speaking, you get a death cross on the weekly. That means you put the bottom in. You also put in a higher low. That's great. I would be looking for possible pullbacks. Possible. Not saying it will happen. But, oh, look at that. On the daily, we happen to be overbought, but we are above the 200. That's phenomenal. You do have a very, very good point in which you could accumulate a lot more if the price just gives it to you. You could come all the way back down to 28.87. If you get that 28.87, load up. It's going to be just like Optimus Prime saying, roll out. The war is on for upside movement. And this thing could go absolutely insane if you get down there. 154% upside. But if you just keep on chugging along, 84% upside is possible. Let's see. Measured move happened in my portfolio. Been awesome. Love to hear it, Jim. Love to hear it. Spider's about to place a better trade than I ever have, bro. I swear. Some trades, they look like perfect setups. And yeah, I think the bugs can call it. That trade looked so beautiful, it jumped on the screen. It died for that trade. That trade was to die for, literally. That trade was to die for. Alright, maybe I should cut the jokes out. Maybe people hate it. Who knows? But anyways. Oh my god, up 150%. Pepe trade now. Yeah, Rich. Yeah. Spider got a death cross. Unfortunate. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. But yeah, this thing could continue running to the upside, all because you put in a higher low. You maintained your level of support down here at 1754, and you just took off. So that's fantastic. If you get a back test, run in. Just run in there. Holding 28.87, absolutely amazing. All right, moving on from here, we got QNTM. Literally says quantum, so it's probably doing amazing. We're still looking for that 27.42. Honestly, with how the market's running after that NVIDIA earnings call, shoot, you might be getting there like tomorrow, next day, something like that. Like, oof, this thing might actually fly. It might actually fly. Really cool thing that happened is now you have an entire box to hold you up. So as long as you stay above this box, you are absolutely golden. Just load up. You're doing great. So I would be looking for this 27.42 in the shorter term. In the longer term, oh my god. In the longer term, jeez. Oh my god, 85.60? What the hell did you just request, Jim? That's insanity. You want to know why it's insane? It's because of this right here. Oh my god. You got a breakout of that. So let's give a better target. Oh my Jiminy Christmas. Can't wait to revisit this one. A 6x in the stock market? Okay, alright. This is just turning into a joke. That's all this is turning into. It's a joke. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. A 6x? Oh, Jesus. It's nice to see Quantum do well. The CEO has done nothing but fight banks and firms, naked shorting his company since IPO. That's crazy. But yeah, a 6x to 85.60 looks like the target. Wow. Okay, we're going to move on from that before I have an orgasm. Let AIT. Alrighty, let's check this bad boy out. Up 1% on the day. You're holding on to your blue box. You're holding on to it. That's a good thing. Actually, great wick. Nice buying pressure on the daily. Beautiful to see that. So let's get rid of the noise here. Let's get rid of the noise. What? No, I don't want to lock that thing in. I want to get rid of it. Alright. So AIT has a lot of work to do. But you are maintaining a level as support, which was once acting as resistance. Now it's support. You have confirmed it. First time, nobody knows. Second time, everybody knows. Thanks for the TI porking. No problem, Jim. No problem. Just don't forget where you heard it. Don't forget where you heard it first. All right? I am here before the Wall Street boys. Okay. Anyways, right now your upside for AIT I'd be looking for is 86% upside. You still need a breakout and a holding of this support. So this could take a while. It could take a while. So be ready for the long hold here. I know in crypto we do have like ADD when it comes to holding, but hey, sometimes it pans out. Sometimes it does. I'm hoping my Kava trade does. Oh boy, that's all hopium for me. Looking at Pumpkin, we are up on the virtual trade, up 8%, not bad. Looking at weeks, we're up 60% on the 15x long, not bad. Checking out OP, we're up 23% and $300 on the copy trade. Beautiful. I should probably check in on my FET trade because I do believe I'm up big on that one. Let me take a look. We are up 115% on FET. Alright, things are going well tonight. I like this. Market's been so stale the past couple days, I almost fell asleep. Checking out MSTX. So, the leveraged MicroStrategy 2x ETF. Beautiful pullback. Honestly, very nice on the pullback. Love to see it. You're right in that buying range. Beautiful. If Bitcoin's going to do well, this thing's about to do amazing. So right now for MSTX, what I would be looking for is a move up here. 78% upside is what I'd be looking for. This looks really good. Noted, in the longer run, because we did make a mildly higher low, MSTX might do something insane. So it might get all the way up to 350 one day. I don't know if anybody's going to hold it that long because of the decay from the ETFs, the leverage ETFs, but in the coming weeks, I could see a 78% move to the upside, especially with Bitcoin doing well. I'm in virtual 2, opened it right before stream. Very nice, Rich, very nice. I don't know what that weed, I don't know. Maybe you were trying to say weird. Maybe it was weird. If it is weird, you spelled it very, very strange. I will say that. Anyways, gosh, that virtual trade, it's pretty volatile. We're only up 4% over here on Pumpkin. What a shame. For anybody who is new here on Pumpkin, we are in a 5x virtual long. Current stop loss we're looking at is 2.2699, and the take profit level is 2.923. For anybody who's looking to follow that one, I'm only up 3.98%, so it's not like you're missing out on much. It's still a very tight stop loss. You will not be risking that much. Anyways, going back into the requests here, we have NVTS. We'll get to that one next. Twix, you want KSM and Doge? Got it. KSM, I looked at it earlier. Looked pretty darn good on a fresh breakout. I just didn't take the trade. Doge. We'll check out Doge too. We recently just shattered the record for the longs. Long delta is utterly insane. Really? We shattered the record. I guess retail's starting to get smarter, isn't it? NVTS, I called the 68% move to the upside. You touched it and pulled back. How much of Wall Street is staring at my stream? What are we doing here? Oh, it's crazy. That's 2 wild calls of the night. My goodness, they panned out. Well, right now you're just looking for a nice little pullback. As long as you stay above 529, you could see much more upside. Could see it. But that was your golden retrace. So let's get rid of that. That 68% move played out. Now we are looking for the next leg up because you did put in a higher high. So right now, the entry would be anywhere between 529 and 454. Maybe it gets a little deeper, maybe not. But the next target is 1123. So we will see how the market opens tomorrow for this one, but you could see another 80% upside. Wall Street screen picking it like 2002. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. But yeah, this is wild. So you could get another 80% upside for NVTS. No idea what the heck this is. Oh, it's a semiconductor. Yeah, you're probably going to hit that. Anyone here buy lotto tickets? No, DZ. I much rather trade crypto. I don't need to buy lotto tickets and feed into the tax harvesting. I much rather just trade crypto. I could buy a meme coin too. That would be my lotto ticket. KSM is next. I'm getting parched. I need to drink something. What time is it? It's only 8 o'clock? God, I feel like it's like 10. This is wild. By the way, thank you to all the viewers on Pumpkin. I do appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your time when it comes to this live stream. Hopefully, I'm dropping a little bit of value for you. If I am, in the chat, could you please drop a number 1 in chat if this is a show that you enjoy? Maybe even follow me here on Pumpkin. That would be great. Moon Big breaking out a nice pullback. Nice Doug. Ever since in a while, DZ. Every once in a while. Wait, wow, interesting. My mother always did. I invest that money instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Invest that money. I think stock market will sober in the morning. You think it's going to sober in the morning? Is that because core PCE data is coming out tomorrow morning? Is that why? I'm getting the one in chats over here on YouTube. Pumpkin staying silent. Oh, man. Staying silent over here on Pumpkin. Hadn't heard of Pumpkin before. Well, the link is popping up in the chat. It's also in the description down below. This thing is literally, it is a platform in which trading and live streaming go hand in hand. I literally cannot put in trades here on Pumpkin unless I'm in a vibe. So vibe, aka live stream. And so, yeah, as long as I'm live on this thing, we're trading, baby. This is like the day trading mecca over here. I love it. But currently I'm trying to build this $100 to $150 account and trying to turn it into a $25,000 account. This is my goal. It's going to be awfully hard if I'm only trading on 5x leverage for some of these alts. But you know what? We're going to get there. We're going to freaking get there. I just don't know how long it'll take. I thought you said core PCE was on Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Exactly. So that's probably why things could sober up, go sideways, as the stock market starts looking forward to what is our inflation data and a reason to be scared and act stupid. I just want a couple M's, buy a house, and the rest in Bitcoin. Will probably never win the Mega or Powerball. Yeah, that's true. I think it's rigged, honestly. Seems like everybody from California wins it. So, let's go look at KSM. Nap time. Thanks for all the ones in the vibe chat. Appreciate you, man. So, KSM right now on the daily, looking very strong. You are on a current breakout, which is great. I was looking at this on the 4-hour and got all excited because of this candle right here. This was an absolute beautiful 8% candle to the upside to end the day. And now we are holding support above 18.6. Given enough time, we might see 31.68 or 33.57. So given enough time, we could see a 65 to a possible 74% move to the upside. Can I just copy trade you? I'm a sneaky snake. Over here on Buy DeFi, we do have the option of copy trading, where if you were copy trading me already, you would be up 16% on an OP trade. And yeah, all you got to do is fund your account, transfer it into the copy trade funds, and then go find PF65 or Porky65. Porky F65, I think is the name. It has my logo. You can copy me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. But yeah, you want to copy my trades indiscriminately, go to Buy DeFi. Make an account, fund it with your USDT, and then copy my trades. It's actually not very difficult. I didn't really trade this week so far because it's been choppy, but if you do come in here to copy trading, you can end up looking. Normally, I'm on this front page, normally, but since I haven't been trading, I'll be on the front page tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll be there. But you can look up Porky, and there I am, right there. Porky F65. You would just go in and hit copy. That's really it. That's all. So yeah. Yep, that's what it is right there. Anyways, KSM, I'm looking for a lot of upside. A lot of upside. As you break a downtrend, you hold higher highs. You now can also argue there's an uptrending thing to make sure that you stay a little safe. So in the pursuit of safety, you would want to stay above this green line. So as long as you're staying above it, this thing could take a long time to get to that profit-taking level, all the way out here, which is in August, like toward the end of August, but you could get that entire move. On Pumpkin, if viewers are full screen, they can't use chat. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, thanks for the heads up there, Rich. I do appreciate that. If they use full screen, they cannot chat. Who would have thought? Maybe that's the problem. Everybody's full screen. Or they just don't want to talk. That's fine too. But yeah, KSM, we're done there. Let's go ahead and move on. We got Doge. So checking out Dogecoin. Whoa. What did I grab? How? Whatever. Dogecoin. Making a move to the upside. Let's get rid of some of the bearishness that I was hoping for. And bullishness. In the short term, I'm looking for this 7.92% to play out. We are pushing to the upside. We have a different uptrend to worry about, but give Doge enough time. Give Doge enough time. You are set up for this 47% move to the upside and seeing 32 cents once again. Most likely 32. But 31.92 is the actual number. So watch out if you don't hit 32. I just think, round numbers matter. But anyways, that's just me. That's what I'm aiming at though, 47% upside. But to start, for a little day trade, that's 7.92%. Looking really tasty. Looking real tasty. You also can do the exact same thing here. Grab this, grab that, and you don't want to lose this green line. So this uptrend, you really don't want to lose it. If you start getting nervous about your trade, just focus on this uptrend. The uptrend is your friend. The trend is your friend until the end. Trend is your friend until the end. Alrighty, we got one. Wait, hold on. Somebody just requested something else, didn't they? We got the Doge. We got that. I think the tariff pause might outweigh the numbers on Friday. Bernard, that is a good point. That is a really good point. It's considered income DZ. Baby mama would get a payday. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't want to win the lotto. Don't want to win the lotto. Baby mama might get that payday, man. That's wild. That is wild. All right, let's go to Coco. I don't know what this thing is. Coco. Let's hope this is a real chart. Holy crap, it's a real chart. Wow, we got a little bit of data. Great. How many weeks have you been out? A few weeks. Let's go. Gold Mike. This is a lot better than what you normally give me. A lot better. Normally, I'm just like scraping the 4 hour. Like, just give me a little data, bro. Just give me a little data. But we got something here. We got something. What is this level? Sure. We'll mark it out. We had price react there. We'll mark it out. Going to our daily. Ooh. This looks really good on the daily. You're catching bids right off this level. This is good. That's solid. Now, I hate these wicks because, noted, it is a meme coin. It is trash. But this trash might turn into someone's treasure. It just might. Who knows? That stochastic's confusing, to say the least. Anyways, what's a possibility? Because meme coin physics, meme coins just do weird things. But you could find yourself getting up to 0.23274. That is a possibility. But understand, it could just keep on blasting off. If it's actually a good meme with a strong community and people actually care about it, you could get way more than this 218%. So let's just theorize what could happen based off an uptrend. So if you start getting some weird, crazy movement, here you go. So not just the 218% upside, you could get a bit further. For your first target would be 325%. Second target after that would be up here, which would be about a 549. So there are opportunities in there. Trump coin is the epitome of meme coin physics. Yes. Complete scam that people still buy. Yes, you're absolutely right. That Trump coin should have never been made. Oh, goodness gracious. Disgrace to memes. Anyways, 80% lockup, getting unlocked over 3 years. That's a joke. I don't like that meme. I really don't. Alrighty, so let's get back to the virtuals. Let's see what's going on with this chart, because, man, it is fluctuating and going nowhere. It is just stuck. What is going on here? So we could still see a lot of upside. It's just, man, it's not doing much. not doing much here, just kind of chilling, resetting its indicators. That's fine. We're consolidating above what was acting as resistance. It is now acting as support. I'm fine with that. What we could do is technically up our stop loss. So we could raise our stop loss to just below this box here, getting that stop loss right at 23195. It could be just outside of profit. I'm going to wait for the next leg up before I raise my stop loss, because we do have another level up here that I would love to get above. Oh, did we actually hit it as resistance? We hit it as resistance. This makes a lot more sense. So we're gathering up, consolidating, getting ready to make the next push up. Once we break that box, we hold it as support, we can then raise our stop loss to this level right here at 21406. We'll be in the profits. You can then just let this thing run. Either you get stopped out up at full profit taking or down here for less profits. Perfectly fine, no big deal. That just means we got faked out, but at least you got to get a little bit of gains. That's all that matters. Over here on Pumpkin, we are now in the red once again for this virtual trade. We're down 0.25%. I take it back, we're positive 0.3%. So anybody who didn't get in the virtual trade on the 5x long over here on Pumpkin, you can right now. Stop loss I have at the moment is 2.2699, and the profit taking level 2.923. So you guys could take full advantage of this virtual trade. It's okay. LOL. Thank you so much for the subscription. I can't wait to hear from you and get your requests in the next 5 minutes. I tend to shy away from anything that has a 40 to 50% team strategic partner split. Oh god, yeah, that's awful. Sounds terrible. Just screams VC liquidity grab. It really does. That's very true. Trade Intuition still here, showing that support. Trade Intuition, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Alrighty, so that's for the virtual trade. Let's go check out our OP trade. OP, I got into this one way too late. I put a 10x long on this thing, but we are in the green. Could go up 19% from where I got in. However, I'm looking at this overhead resistance at 924, and I do believe this could be playing out. We're trying to uptrending reset. That's absolutely crazy. We're putting in some bearish divergence, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. If we do look at it on the 4 hour, the 4 hour looks absolutely fine for the upside. 41 minutes, I do believe we're about to see the next possible lift in the market. Or we start dumping. Who knows? Who knows? But we are still in on this trade. You can see that right here on Buy DeFi. Currently, it is up only 13%. But I do have hope. I do have hope. I think it's going to be doing just fine. Just fine. Our other virtual trade over here, still up 29% on the 15x long on virtual. So that's good. That's great. This one, we're trying to turn a $2 account into $3,000. Hopefully the market stays bullish for a week and I can get it done. That's all I need. 1 week. That's it. Give me 8 measured moves and we're good. For those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, compounding interest is a crazy thing. So let's just say you had $2. You get 150% average on your trades, and then over the course of 8 trades, then you calculate that out, you get $3,051, and here's the breakdown. So this is the total earned each time. And then once you get to that 8th trade, you're earning $3,049. Your account gets up to $3,051. So that's what I mean every time when I talk about, oh, I'm trying to boost this account. I'm just compounding my trades. That's all I'm doing. That's so funny. I love that calculator. It's a great calculator, honestly. Dennis, Pepe. Yes, Pepe's running right now. Pepe's running. Does look like it hit a little bit of resistance, but it is running. Currently, you're finding a little bit of resistance where you found it before, but I do believe Pepe should be making this 48% move to the upside. We'll see how long it takes, if it can get there. It's the only one that lets me compound daily. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It's kind of rough. Kind of rough. here charting and listening to all the alpha. Appreciate that. Still here showing my support as well. Me, Damien, absolutely awesome. Guys, make sure you guys go over, show your support for these two legends. Gosh, not only do they do their own live streams, do their own charting, but they come in and support the fam. You guys definitely go over and check them out. Okay, and the other trade I'm in is Fetch AI. We do have two targets here. First target is getting up to $1.27. Second target, actually we have three targets, but second target is $1.16.6. The final target is the golden retrace and a breakout of a major downtrend, which would be up here at $1.49. We're going to see if the party continues tomorrow and this thing just lifts off. I'm really looking forward to seeing if it does that. This also coincides with previous levels of resistance. It would be absolutely crazy if you made that move tomorrow. I'm here for it, though. I'm absolutely here for it. Let's see. We have been live now for the past hour and 36 minutes. We're doing a good job over here. We're doing a good job on the live. Doing a good job. Great viewership on Pumpkin. 22 online. Perfection. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Over here on YouTube, we got 33 in the chat. How are we doing on the likes? Are we doing all right? I don't know, man. I lost audio on Pumpkin. Can't figure it out. Did you hit refresh? Did you hit refresh? If you refresh Pumpkin, usually everything works out. Breaking a weekly downtrend is no joke. You're absolutely right, Jim. It is no joke. It is absolutely crazy if it does it. Fetch AI. Oof. This thing might have an opportunity at greatness. Honestly, greatness. Like, this is what we're talking about on the weekly. A weekly downtrend breakout could come on a golden retrace. Neon is 56% volume. Can you look at it, dude? LOL, I got you covered on Neon. We'll check it out. Neon. For some reason, I want to type in Dion. Alright, alright. Why the heck not? Dion. Dion Sanders, everyone. Alright. Weekly looks solid. Daily looking super solid. Why have I checked this chart? That's my question. Why have I been here? I wanted that 13% downside. Looks like a lot more happened. What? When did I look at this? Huh. Well, what was once acting as resistance, currently acting as resistance. But you are maintaining this uptrend beautifully. Okay. All right. Going into the 4 hour. 4 hour, you're starting to try and do something nice. Bro, I think Pepe just broke the resistance. No, it didn't. It's not up as high as when I just looked at it. Not there yet. Refresh, close Chrome, reloaded the site multiple times. Damn. Well, it's still showing my mic is working, but with the lack of chatters, I have no idea if it's working or not. No idea. Uh-oh, Box of Doom. I don't think we have to worry about the Box of Doom right now, because on the 4 hour, we held the 200 simple moving average beautifully. Absolute beautiful. So I think we actually could see some upside. We also broke a technical downtrend. I'm saying a technical downtrend because, let's face it, that's shoddy at best. Maybe this was your downtrend, a breakout bullish backtest, now you're moving. I'm sure it looks better on a 1 hour. Thoughts on Shiba Doge? What the heck is that? I'm drinking beer? You're having a beer? Yep. I'm drinking a beer, guys. I guess. Alright. I better open this now, because I'm not going to want to drink this in like 10 minutes. Oh, man. Honestly, shout out to the wife. She brought me dinner. She brought me beer. She brings me joy. I love that woman. Oh, she even gave me 2 beautiful children, which I'm going to hate high school when my daughter gets there, because she got the genetic lottery. It's some bullshit. It is some bullshit. My daughter really did get a genetic lottery. So me and my wife both have brown eyes. My wife's grandmother has green eyes. My dad has blue eyes. My daughter has hazel eyes and or green eyes. Depending on what the weather is. If it gets really rainy out, they turn into this weird charcoal blue. And she has dark hair, and when she gets older, I know she's going to have darker skin. I'm like, you're a cheat code. This sucks. I'm raising an Instagram model. This is stupid, but oh well. 'Tis life. Not as nice as beer, but hey, gotta take what you can get. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Talking about dinner's not as good as beer? I got both. I don't know what we're talking about. She just came back with extras. Oh, the kids? No, kids are absolutely fantastic. So, I know a lot of people fear having kids and all. It's one of those weird things. Before you have them, you're scared to have them. And then when you do have them, you're like, I couldn't imagine living without these little turds. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. All right, so Neo, if we do start catching bids again, we're going to be looking for 23% upside in the short term. In the long term, you're still putting in higher lows. You could find yourself going up 106% to the upside. So Neo does have a possibility of rallying. You just got to get above this box. This box of resistance, you got to get above it and treat it as support. Till that happens, be cautious. Be cautious. That breakout and confirmation is a really good thing. Anyways, Shiba Doge. Let's go look at Shiba Doge. I've never heard of this thing. Shiba Doge. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like I can't find Shiba Doge, so I have nothing to say about it. If it's on Deck Screener, there should be a prompt coming up. That's going to be $500 to get me to go to Deck Screener. Do I expect anyone to do that? No, I don't. ZBCN up 10% hourly now. Ain't stopping. All right, let's go look at it. ZBCN. Let's check it out. ZBCN, I wouldn't trust this thing with a 10-foot pole. Yep, wouldn't trust it. It's cool that it's moving. You did not even get a 618 retracement? Yeah, right. Nope, I don't like this thing. Hate it. You're also putting in massive bearish divergence on the 4-hour. You have people selling into this rally. Maybe it keeps going because it's brand new and it's low cap. Me personally, I would never throw money into this thing. Until you make a substantial pullback, I wouldn't throw money into this thing. This thing's a rocket ship. You're about to hit your 3618. Maybe you hit your 4236. I don't know. But way too high for my liking. I don't buy things up here. I buy them down here. Yeah. Never fall for the hype, guys. Never fall for the hype. If you're not already in it, don't chase. Don't chase. Don't do it. You're going to have a bad time. Alrighty. Wow, this virtual trade really is going nowhere. On Pumpkin, we are up 0.82%. Jeez. Search Shib Doge. Okay. What? This is just Shiba Inu to Dogecoin. So you want to see the comparison? I believe it's the XRP partnership. That's funny. People are willing to funnel money into ZBCN over XRP. That's hilarious. When the boat leaves, don't jump on the ocean after it. Plenty of other boats at the docks. That's true. Have you been over Pumpkin yet? Have you been over the Pumpkin? We got 32 watching on the YouTubes. How are we doing on the likes? How are we doing? 23 on the likes. I feel like we can get 5 more likes, guys. On Dex Tools. Yeah, Doug, there's no possible way I'm going there. No possible way. I hate Dex Tools with a hot burning passion of 1,000 suns. Every time I go there, the first thing I hear, that's not the right one. I'm not doing it. It's a $500 donation in the link in the description to get me to go to Dex Tools. So I'm definitely not doing that. Sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I offer a lot of other free options here when it comes to requests. I will not go to Dex Tools. I don't even have the tab up here, okay? I refuse. Mog looks good. Let's check out Mog. Let's go check it out. Mog looks great. Really love Dex Tools, brother. No, I hate Dex Tools. So last bull run, I played around in Dex Tools a lot. It was great. It was awesome. And then I learned how to be profitable in futures trading. I never need to look at Dex Tools again. I never do. If I want to get a 10x, I'll just throw some leverage on something. It's fine. Like the amount of these meme coins that are getting leverage trade options on things like Weeks, on Buy DeFi, on Blowfin, all of these different exchanges that I can go leverage longs on these meme coins and liquidity be there. I don't have to worry about rug pulls. I'm in. I'm good. I don't care. There was a day I looked at Turbo go up 206%, and the only thought I had was I could have put leverage on that. Like, oh my goodness. I missed it, but I could have done it. I mean, heck, even on Pumpkin here, we're on a 5x long on virtual. I'm sure they have plenty of meme coin options. I never need to go to Dex Tools again. Dex Tools, honestly, it's not worth the headache to me. It's really not. Last bull run, when I was first getting my feet wet, definitely worth it. But I find way too much risk on Dex Tools now for me to risk it. Every once in a while, if I feel like gambling, sure, I'll look up a brand new meme coin that's popping up on CoinGecko, brand new listing. I'll throw some coins at it. It's fine, but very seldom. Very seldom. Yeah, just, man. I'd much rather have the consistent gains. That's what I much prefer now. An address with $5 dono could work. No, Rich, I upped it. It pops up in the chat. I'm pretty sure it already popped up a couple times. It is 500 smackaroos. I ain't going to Dex. I ain't doing it. Did we look at Moodang? Yes, we did. Did it pop up? I don't think it popped up. But yeah, Rich, I changed that thing real quick. It is 500. I am not going to Dex Tools ever. Ever. Mog, you do have a possibility of 74% upside. I know, but the address makes take you right to it. Yeah. Doesn't mean I like going to Dex Tools. Doesn't mean I like going there. I gotta pull up the site. I gotta then copy and paste. It's a hassle and a half. Mog, 74% upside is a possibility. You have held support at this 11286 extremely well. I use Dex Tools for charts only. Oh, okay. All right. I feel it. Extremely well. Getting a stop loss right below this 10909. It should provide you some very good movement. In the shorter term, you could be looking at it like this, where you're just going to look for a test at 18608. So just maybe. Most bullish coin for the night? I'm thinking virtual. I'm thinking FET. Thinking OP. I'm very, very partial to the trades I'm currently in. So, but noted, Pepe looks extremely bullish. It's getting a little pullback right now. Mog looks pretty darn good. I mean, noted. Quick Turbo TA. We'll check it out. Noted. We're gonna see what happens, but I would say the AI sector is the place to look right now. So just look over all the AI tokens. Those could be your best bets at the moment, because we just had the NVIDIA earnings call. So checking out the Turbo, fresh breakout, which also, Turbo is an AI meme coin. Turbo might actually be the most bullish. This 16% move to the upside is what I'm looking at right now, but this 97% move to the upside very well could be coming. Anyone watching on Pumpkin 2 that can tell me if they are getting the stream audio over there? It would be nice if people on Pumpkin would tell us if we're getting the audio over here. Would be nice. On my end, it says the audio is going, but I don't know if you guys can hear me. I do not know. Trying to figure out if it's me thing. Rich, make sure that I'm not muted on your thing, because you were mentioning trying to mute me on Pumpkin, so just make sure I'm not muted. Also, make sure the web page is not muted as well. Right, I'm gonna sell Moondang for Turbo. No, actually, Turbo might turn out to be the most bullish, because it is an AI and it is a meme coin. It's a little bit of a perfect storm there. I might actually want to get out of virtual on weeks and jump into Turbo, because Turbo is doing something really nice, breaking out of this downtrend once again. Plenty of room to the upside. Turbo might go crazy. It just might. We need to go into lower time frames here. Looking at the 1 hour. 1 hour's a bit overcooked. Not a fan of that. Looking at the 15 minute. 15 minutes, trying to reset. So I would say on the reset, that would be a great opportunity to enter. I'm going to set an alert. If I get this reset, if I get this entry, I might be going big on Turbo tonight. I might be. Just might. Currently on the copy trade, we're down to a 10% gain. Market is finding a little bit of volatility right now. A little bit of volatility. Just getting some pullbacks. No big deal. Getting some entries. We're really focused on virtual, though. Virtual's in our blue box. Yee. Let's do it, Porky. Me and Porky on the same coin again. Didn't that not pan out well? I might not take that trade. DZ, are you bad luck? Is this what I'm hearing? Who's that? Is that you, Rich? Rich, was that you? Took profits on the Pepe
No, I didn't say
long,
anything.
opened a short. Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me now? Let's get a quick refresh here. Quick little refresh here. All right. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Did I just mess things up?
No, I hear you now.
Oh, you hear me now. Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't really look right on my screen. Maybe I just had to reset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe that was on me. Is my casting not working now?
It's not.
Man, Pumpkin, you're something else. All right, there we go. You can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah, you're so good.
All right, great.
Okay.
Oh, so when I'm casting, if I'm bouncing back and forth between everything, I think my computer's messing up on that. Because noted, I am live streaming on 3 platforms right now.
Yeah, you don't have a separate streaming PC?
No, I don't. I probably should do that one day. But that's another like $1,500. I don't want to do that. Not right now, anyways. I gotta buy like stuff and things. Ugh. No problem, Doug. Anytime. Anytime. I just set up an alert for Turbo. If my alert goes off, I'll jump in turbo. I'm guessing we're finding some resistance on Bitcoin. Yeah. So Bitcoin is trying to reset for us. It looks good. We did put in a higher high. So now for all the scalpers out there, they're going to be looking for Bitcoin to do something like this on the lower time frames, getting up somewhere around 109,524. We just need to make a higher low than this previous low. We should not clear this one either, but you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Area in which I would expect price to come down just to really devastate most of the longs and the short is this little gap right here. This little gap, if we come down, we touch it, then we pop up, this could be an absolute amazing trade for Bitcoin, because we would be looking at this as a possible 1.85% for you 50x and above traders. You might be taking advantage of that. Just maybe. That is a possibility if we do bounce, break, higher low, run. Hopefully that is plain as day for most people to see. Hopefully. What are you trying to get in turbo at? I don't know. Wherever I put that alert. Let's find out. 5226. I guess it could go lower. So turbo does have this little area right here. This would be an amazing area to get into. Get into turbo right down here. So when that alert goes off, that's going to give me the heads up. Hey, go pay attention to turbo. FIDA? Check out FIDA. Yeah. Could see a bit of a pullback before the rally. Could see it. And noted, if we're aiming at 97% upside, I would trade this thing on the 15-minute all day. All day, because it will create these gaps non-stop on the way up. Usually you get 3 legs up, 2 legs down, 3 legs up, 2 legs down, so on and so forth. Don't just smash your loved ones. Wait, what? Smash the like first. Dang, Twix. You wild out here. You wild. FIDA. Spelled it right? Yeah, I did. Alright, FIDA. FIDA is a strange looking one because you have 3 consecutive lower lows as well as 3 consecutive lower highs. Oh no, you got a double top. Oh god. Double top and then lower. Ugh, gross. Positive, you do have bullish divergence on the 4-hour. So what do I mean by that? I mean you have strength increasing as price was falling. So you would think that another leg to the upside could happen. Whoa. FIDA could find itself at 16 cents on the next leg up. You need to break out, though. You really need to break out. So we will see how this thing pans out, but give it enough time, you could find yourself going up. Oh, man, this is a lot. 85%. FFAI BBAI, please. Master E, how you doing today? Welcome in. Loving zone / boxes. I concur. Well, thank you very much, Trade Intuition. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, those little areas of lack of price action, really good areas for price to come down to, and possible opportunities at getting into trades, whether it be to the upside or the downside. If you're downtrending, go short. If you're uptrending, go long. GST. Okay, we're going here. All right, GFFAI BBAI GST. Okay, we're getting all the requests here. What up, by the way? Not too much, Mastery, not too much. I do think we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon here. I don't know if I'm going to end the pumpkin stream because I think I have to stay in this trade like while I'm live, which is a little frustrating because the trade went nowhere. So I might stay in it a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. But FFAI. It's a stock. Okay. We looked at this not too long ago. We've already started making the move. We're looking for $1.76. Pretty easy to say. All right. Moving on from that. BBI. AI. BBAI. Oh boy. TTWO, owners of GTA game. Sure. Looking to Antarctic trading program. Oh, platform. There's no market makers and a self-custody. Oh, that's interesting. Never heard of it. TTWO. We'll check it out. All right, going into weekly here. Because it's a stock. Finding resistance at what was once acting as support, acting as major resistance lately. Interesting. You're in a zone. You're in a zone. So that's kind of neat. Let's go here. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, putting in the higher low is actually a really important thing. Let's go into the daily. Daily, you're not bad. You're not overbought right now, which is great. Currently, you are in an uptrend, which is even more fantastic. So this is the uptrend I would focus on right here. So there's your uptrend, and it's accelerating. So, and let's just take the farthest one. There we go. So you're accelerating to the upside, higher highs, higher lows. This looks absolutely beautiful for upside. Right this moment, right this second, I would be looking at this particular move here. So right now, until you break out, I'm focused on this. Beautiful pullback. You're moving up. I'd be aiming for 525 right now. 525. And noted, if you continue, you still have that golden retrace to worry about. So golden retrace. Looking at 733. So you have two price targets. Could be a 26 to a 76% move to the upside. Moving on. TTWO. It's a stock. Hold on. WO. There we go. Take-Two Interactive Software Inc. Great price movement. A little bit of bearish divergence, but I don't think it matters. You reset already. This one seems pretty straightforward. It's a very strong uptrend. Very strong. Looking for 273 over time. Let's just go check in on the weekly. Make sure we're not overbought. We're okay. Not overbought right now. We're okay. These wicks at the top end, a little worrisome, but looks like this week you're starting to break above this resistance. So as long as you can stay above that, you're doing pretty darn good. So as long as you stay above this, 227, if you can stay above it, you are doing just fine. Let's check your 4 hour, see how the market might open tomorrow. Market might open real green for you tomorrow. Holy moly. Just might. I'd be looking for another 19% upside. Cool. GST. Looked at GST not too long ago. Since we were utilizing this as resistance, I was looking for 11% downside as a nice formal backtest. It's starting to look like we're not going to get that. So we could see the 129% move to the upside. Just got here. What did I miss? Sleep? You missed everything. Like, we are getting ready to close out stream. We've been live for 2 hours and 5 minutes. TKO, last one for me. All right, we'll check out some TKO. Right now, you're trading absolutely sideways. The possibility of 11% downside is still presenting itself. However, you have made consecutive higher lows. So you're expecting a move to the upside sometime in the near future. And if you can break above that wonderful little blue box at this moment, I'd be looking for 01051. That's what I'd be looking for. I'll rewatch. We'll sleep. I would greatly appreciate that. We covered a lot of things, but we are pretty darn bullish right now. So this one we might see a 17% move to the upside. TKO. TKO. I don't like your 4 hour. Let's check your weekly here. I don't think I've been here. Ooh. You canceled out your bearish divergence? What a Chad. What a Chad. But you did put in a lower high. So now you have to break out. That's annoying. But it's okay. It's okay. If you put in a lower low, that's when you can talk about a downtrend. That's when you can talk about it. But right now, it just looks like you're flagging out. So this could be your consolidation range right now. Let's dive into lower time frames. Also, let's just mark out what is our level of support right now that we want to hold. And what is our resistance at the moment we want to beat. And I would put it right here because of this wick. Let's go into our daily. On our daily, we're trying to reset right now. We do have that lower high to worry about. Ooh, we did, as of this moment, turn a level that was acting as resistance into support. This is nice. This is good. Some might even say it's demure. I still don't know what demure means, but hey, sure. Maybe it's being whatever demure is. So we are holding the level. Nice break to the upside. Tried to hold out support once. Trying to do it again. So we did reset our daily stochastic. We're sitting in neutral territory. This has every opportunity to go up. We just need the buyers to step in and do it. If we do go up, we could find ourselves at 196. If we lose this box, well, we have a lot of downside to talk about. Because this actually was a, 786, almost an 886 retracement. This is the area in which, if you're going to sell off, this is the area. So, just something to be cautious about. But we're gonna stay bullish for now. I don't know what this company is, but it does look like you have an extremely strong uptrend. It's gonna be hard to break that uptrend. So right now, right this moment, I would be looking for this thing to go up 23% and maintaining its uptrend. That's what I'd be looking for, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's get back to that virtuals trade. Let's see how it's doing. See if we just wasted everybody's time with this trade. No, it looks so good. Looks so gosh darn good. Looks like you're going to go test your 50 simple, probably the bottom of the box, and then start rallying up. I'm going to leave the trade open. I'm going to leave it open. I just don't want to leave it open on Pumpkin because I don't know how that's going to react. Do I just leave the vibe open the whole time while the trade's going? Huh. This is going to be news to me. I have no idea. Maybe I do. Oh, the OP trade, doing all right. The FET trade, doing just fine. ACH if you can. Check out ACH. I'm sorry if I missed that earlier. My bad. Kind of been pounding out the requests tonight. So checking it out on the daily. Daily looks pretty darn good. Even though we lost this uptrend, we're still hanging on to this box. As long as we don't get a lower low than this low back here at 02047. Wait, if you close stream, does the trade close? Yeah, I don't know. Because I can only open it while the vibe is open. So I don't know if I have to close it out or what exactly, but upside potential once you get a breakout of this downtrend for ACH, you could find yourself going up 65% from where you're at right now. ACH looking solid. Actually looks really solid. I do like it. I guess this isn't even the box I should be focused on? Wait a minute. I messed up. There's this beautiful range right here. Huh. Look at that. You even wicked up to try and touch it, and you fell back down before you broke through. Held as support, currently holding the bottom as support. So you really don't want to go below this wick low down here at 0.22282. Stay above that. You could see 65% upside in the coming weeks to months. This is the daily time frame. That's why I say weeks to months. Checking out the 4 hour. 4 hour wants to press up. This is good. You have an increase in strength after a technical double bottom. Might see the breakout as early as tomorrow. Might see the breakout as early as tomorrow. So ACH looking pretty darn solid. 1 hour looks like it wants to consolidate all night. No big deal. All right, so virtual over here, we are only up or down 2.64%. It's not really anything to call home about. It's a whole $4. Who cares? On weeks, we are still up. Your 1 hour over here looks like it wants to consolidate a little bit. That's unfortunate. Check DMs. Now I got to check DMs while I'm live. Jeez. What are we doing here? Since you've clarified that Pumpkin refers to beta trading platform, Pumpkin likely Pumpkin.fun, which is focused on token launches and trading, I'll address your question to context of a trader stream. Okay, what the hell? Short answer. Closing a stream, aka that thing, does not affect open trades on trading platform like Pumpkin. Trades are managed within the trading platform itself, and streaming is a separate activity that, okay, so it's going based off YouTube as well as anything else, not based off the vibe. So thanks for the try, though. Thanks for the try. Copy trade and buy DeFi. I'm curious what leverage and position size you usually use. I'm getting set multiplier accordingly. Generally, guys, for my leverage trading, I usually get very comfortable with 15x. Just so you guys know. 15x. Very seldom do I do a 10x leverage long like I did tonight. So, just a heads up there if anybody wants to copy me. Bro, I placed a 6K options call on UNH. What happened? Wait, options call. You wanted it to go up? United Healthcare? You wanted it to go up? Where'd you place it, man? I wouldn't trust this thing to go up like almost ever. They're having the worst type of indictments. Today? I wish you the best of luck, brother. Maybe you're going for the retrace, but I don't know, man. A lot of dirt coming out of that one. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get sued for a lot of money. I do wish you the best of luck. I mean, this stochastic reset while you're still oversold. It's not a good look on the daily. Really not. Ugh. The weekly, you're oversold, but there's like no buying pressure. It just looks like the put options took profit, and now it's just sitting there waiting to be shorted again. So I do wish you the best of luck on this. Good luck. Hopefully it pans out, but even your 4 hour looks abysmal. This looks like the most bearish consolidation. I guess the hope would be to cover the gap, maybe, but for June 2026, I mean, maybe it works out by then. Maybe. Sorry, I didn't capture all of it. I'm blind. Seems like your trade should stay open. Okay, I got you. Hopefully it does. It would be nice to get these gains on this platform, because it's like, oh, you can only get gains while you're live? Man, that'd be rough. That'd be rough. Option to buy at 500. Total degen. That is total degen. Just keep adding $25 each few days on ACH. I don't want to miss it. Makes sense. That makes sense. All right, virtual. Trying to catch the bids again. We have a brand new 4-hour candle, everybody. Brand new 4-hour candle. This is what we were waiting for. Let's see what the market wants to do. Are we going to get a winner chicken dinner? Or are we going to go pouting into getting stopped out? We'll see. Virtual is looking pretty darn decent to me, though. Nice reset on the 15-minute. I guess I should check in on Turbo too, huh? Oh, we're going to add Turbo to the watch list. I'm interested on Turbo. I'm very interested on Turbo. Virtual catching the bid. Let's go. Yeah, Turbo, undivided attention over here. I should have bought Virtual spot at 300 million. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Use leverage now. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Leverage up, baby. So now, with this being the 15-minute time frame, anybody who's looking to day trade this or just be in it for 1 day to 36 hours, you could be looking for a 262 level. So right now, virtual, within the next day to day and a half, I would expect a 10% move to the upside. That would be my expectation based off of a level acting as resistance, now acting as support. 15-minute time frame. And then, just to make sure and keep a little peace of mind in this trade, you do have an uptrend you could work off of. So, as long as you're maintaining this uptrend right here, you stay in the long. Soon as you break the uptrend, might be a good idea to take some profits, take a little risk off the table, because you actually don't know what's going to happen next. But this is what I'm seeing out of virtual. It's at 1.6 billion. Virtual is? Yeah. But when it first came out, we didn't even know what AI agents were. So, to be fair, had no clue. Oh, FET, why are you struggling? Stop struggling. Be strong. Go for the gold. You just got a bullish cross. Go for gold. OP, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Trying to put in some bearish divergence on the 15? What are we doing? Oh, boy. Oh, that uptrend's low. Holy moly. But then there's this nice little inefficient price action right down here. It's like, oh, great. So I need... Oh, no. I need it to stay above this box. That's all I need for OP. Stay above that box. We're good. We're good. Copacetic. We're chilling. Came down to a great buy zone, and I knew it a month ago. That's wild. That was wild and crazy. Oh my. Still up 35% on the 15x long. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sup chat? How we doing? That's pretty funny. We are currently positive on the virtual trade, up 1.17%. Let's go. 5x leverage long. Because we had no other options. Oh man, if we can get more leverage on that, that's crazy. 3 more likes for 30 chat? That would be amazing. But it does look like viewership falling off, as I basically said though. Stream coming to an end. Virtual starting to move, feels good. OP's moving. FET going back into the positive. All trades are green and they're a go. Things look nice for the evening. We are staying bullish until otherwise. I look forward to what's to come next. I will be live for all the members over on YouTube and all the subscribers on Twitch tomorrow. If I decide to do a live stream earlier in the day, I will go live on Pumpkin for day trading. Noted, it all depends on what the market's doing, all depends on what the trading looks like, in order for me to make sure everyone who's in the live can actually get some gains. How much leverage do you use? LOL. Kind of depends on what I'm trading. A lot of times I'm on 15x. So like this one I'm on 15x. On OP I got in super early, so this one's only 10x. But if I'm trading Ethereum or I'm trading Bitcoin, odds are I'm anywhere between 50 to 150 leverage. Depends. I don't normally go for 200, but I'll usually be anywhere between 50, 150, depending on what time frame I'm trading on. Still holding your short on BTC from 11.17. Do you think ETH is going to fill the fair value gap down at 220 or 2,200? No, I don't. No, I don't. I mean, we had the opportunity of a downtrend. We've been holding such a very strong move to the upside. Now we are officially broken out with a 4-hour candle. I think we're going to see 33.40 in the coming days or weeks, as long as the market stays bullish. To fill that fair value gap down at 220, I'm guessing you're talking about this right here. So I'm guessing you're talking about this right here. I don't know that we're going to fill that. I really don't. We couldn't even touch it. Like, that's crazy. Have I used 400x before? On Bitcoin, yeah, I've used... On Bitcoin, what was that one? There was one exchange. It allowed me to go up to over 1,000. And I did that once, but I'm not a big fan of those crazy high leverages. Not a big fan of it. You got to be so zoomed in on like the 1 minute time frame. It's stressful. I don't really like doing that. I wish we would know that we got a higher high. Well, Rich, you did announce it. You did announce it. Higher high. We broke the double top. We broke it. Double top no more. Higher high. The double top is no more. FET, finding a lot of resistance. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It looks like Turbo's going to be coming into my zone here. I'm going to be monitoring the charts as I eat my dinner and finish my beer. I might watch some YouTube. I might play some Warzone. I'm not sure, but I'm expecting to be at my computer for a little bit. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you all for coming into the live stream. You guys are absolutely amazing. I wish we would, now that we got a higher high. Wow, you wish that it would go down to 2,200 now that we got a higher high? That's ridiculous. Rich, that's ridiculous. Anyways, guys, still long? Tom, I am still long. Still long. How's today market trend? It looks like it's up. Sorry, Tom, I missed a lot of this. I'm sorry. But thanks for joining the vibe. I appreciate that. I am now closing out. We have been live for, gosh, 2 hours and 24 minutes. We've been just going at it. Currently, we are in virtual. The current trade is long. We are in a 5x long. Stop loss sitting at 2.2699. Take profit sitting at 2.923. That is the current trade that I'm in. I do plan on leaving it open. My buddy is on Warzone. Join the party if you want to play. All right, Rich. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. All right, guys. I'm going to be closing out of this. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed the stream. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic night. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure, keep those stop losses tight. Make sure you're getting those profits. I'm going to get on out of here. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. I'm out. Later.